Macintosh has expanded its family. They've added the SI, the LC, and the Classic. And we've added Daryl. She'll help you install extra memory into these new computers, as well as into the LaserWriter NTX.
Let's get started. Remember, your jewelry can pick up a static charge, so you'll want to take off any watches, bracelets, or rings. And don't forget to wear your grounding strap. It plugs into the socket of your computer's power cable. That plugs into the outlet. We'll begin with the SI. First, use your Phillips head screwdriver to remove the one screw on the back of the computer. Then simply pop the top and lift it off. If the back of the computer is closest to you, you'll see the 4 slots for SIMs on your right. This computer already has 4 1 meg SIMs installed. An additional 1 meg of memory is soldered onto the motherboard, giving us a total of 5 megs of memory. We'll be installing 4 2 meg SIMs, upgrading to 9 megs of memory. You can also install 4 4 meg SIMs, giving you 17 megs of memory. The process is the same no matter the size of the SIM. First, remove the old SIMs. On both ends of the SIM, you'll see a metal clip. Pull them gently back. It may help to use a small flathead screwdriver. Then push the SIM with your finger. It lifts right out. 2. 3. And 4. Now you're ready to install your new SIMs. Take them out of their anti-static wrapper. Hold the SIM with the silver contacts on the bottom. It doesn't matter which slot you start with. Just gently press it down into any of the 4 slots. Then push it forward until it's upright. Install all 4 this way. 2, then the 3rd one, and the last one. We're going to move the SI to the side for the moment and work on the LC. It's very similar. Again, there's only 1 screw on the back of the case. Remove it with a Phillips head screwdriver. Then simply pop off the top. If the back of the computer is closest to you, then the SIMs will be on your left. This computer already has 2 1 meg SIMs installed. The LC comes with 2 megs of memory soldered onto the motherboard, so here we already have 4 megs of memory. We'll be installing 2 2 meg SIMs, upgrading the LC to 6 megs of memory. You may also install 2 4 meg SIMs to upgrade to 10 megs of memory. To take out the old SIMs, find the small plastic tabs on each end of the SIM. Use your fingers to pull the tabs away from the SIM. Then with your thumb, push the SIM forward and lift it out. Take out both this way. Hold your new SIM with the contacts on the bottom. Place it in the slot at a 45-degree angle. Gently press down and rotate it forward. You'll hear it click into place. Repeat the same procedure with the second SIM. The LC and the SI close the same way. Just pop the top back on and replace the screw. The Mac Classic is quite different from the SI and the LC. For this, you'll need your toolkit and a soft surface. Place your computer face down. Use your torque-compatible wrench to remove the 2 screws on the bottom of the computer. The other 2 screws are harder to find. They're hidden underneath the handle. Unscrew them. Then tip the machine back so the screws roll out. Next, take your case spreader. Plug it into the groove on top of the computer. Squeeze once, then again on each side. Tilt the computer forward and slide the case off. I want to take a moment here to point out once again the video tube and the analog board. They are now exposed. You must be careful not to touch them. They retain high voltage charges. If you mistakenly slip and touch them, you can hurt yourself and your computer. So pay attention to this warning and please be careful. The Mac Classic comes with 1 meg of memory. In order to upgrade to 2 megs, you must install an expansion card like this. You can buy it through Mac Warehouse. In order to upgrade to 4 megs of memory, you must install 2 1 meg SIMs onto the expansion card. If when you open your Mac Classic you see an expansion card already installed, you must remove it. To take the card out, gently wiggle it from side to side. Be patient, it may take a while. Eventually it will loosen and pull out easily. To install SIMS onto the card, simply hold the SIM with the contacts down. Place it into the slot, press it back. Do the same with the second SIM. Now situate the card so that the SIMS are on top. Look in the bottom right-hand corner. You see a black sleeve. It's called a jumper. It should be in the SIMS not installed position. Remove the jumper and place it in the SIMS installed position. Then look to the left side of your computer near the floppy and hard drives. You'll see a metal guide. Put the ends of the expansion card through the metal guide and plug the card into its port. You may need to wiggle it just a bit to get it into place. To close your computer, place it face down. Slide the case on so that it clicks into place. Then replace the 2 black screws on the bottom of the case. The silver screws go underneath the handle. No matter which model you have, your computer will tell you if you've done the job correctly. Call up the Finder box under the Apple menu. It will tell you how much memory you've installed. If you get a sad Mac, don't panic. Just reopen the computer and check to make sure the SIMS are seated properly in their slots. Congratulations, you've upgraded your Mac. Now how about boosting the memory of your printer? I'm going to show you how to install SIMS in your LaserWriter NTX. These are special SIMS designed specifically for the NTX. You cannot take SIMS out of your computer and put them in your printer. To open the LaserWriter, remove the 2 screws on the back of the printer. Then simply slide out the tray. On your right, you'll see 3 banks of SIMS, each with 4 slots. Not all the banks must be filled with SIMS. For example, on this printer, banks A and B are filled with 256K SIMS. Bank C is empty. That gives us a total of 2 megs of memory. We'll be upgrading to 5 megs. That means our 1 meg SIMS will go into Bank A. 256K SIMS will go into Bank B. Bank C remains empty. Here are some other common combinations. For 8 megs of memory, fill banks A and B with 1 meg SIMS. Leave Bank C empty. For 9 megs of memory, put your 1 meg SIMS into banks A and B and your 256K SIMS into Bank C. For 12 megs of memory, put 1 meg SIMS into banks A, B, and C. You install these SIMS exactly as you did in your computer. Hold the SIM with the contacts on the bottom. Press it into the slot and rotate it forward. Repeat this step for each SIM. To close the printer, just slide the tray in and replace the 2 screws. Like the computer, the LaserWriter will tell you if you've successfully upgraded its memory. Turn on the printer. Give it about a minute. It will automatically print out a test page which will tell you how much memory is installed. If there's a problem, simply reopen the printer and check to make sure you've installed the SIMS correctly. That's it. You've successfully boosted the memory of your printer, allowing the NTX to process information faster, allowing you to be more efficient.